there have been some theoretically true acts of bravery.
Yes.
Which brings us to
the BDE Award. Ukrainian woman confronts Russian soldiers and asks them why they came. Urges them to put sunflower seeds in their pockets so that flowers will grow when they die on Ukrainian land.
I mean, dude, European women, Eastern European women will cut your soul. American women will key your car. Slavic women will key your soul. They are so freaking, they just get right to the freaking. She said it twice. She said, I put these sunflower seeds in your pockets so sunflowers grow and you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Just balls. The balls on that woman.
Yeah.
I mean, the Eastern European people are a hard people in general. Like, everyone in Ukraine has BDE. It seems like they just have a country of big dick energy. Americans have like chode energy. Short, fat dick energy.
God.
We wish we had this kind of leaders like Zelensky, who used to be a comedian and now he's like leading his country bravely into the resistance against. I mean, the David versus Goliath feeling that this evokes in people is so natural. I woke up this morning and in my kind of waking up haze, I was like, I kind of want to go to Ukraine and fight. It does. It inspires that kind of like, let's fight for something bold and true. And
well, that is another winner of the BDE Award. Ukrainian President Zelensky says he is staying in Ukraine. He has intel that he's Russia's top target and his family is target number 2 for Putin, but he's staying.
За наявною у нас інформацією, ворог позначив мене як ціль номер 1. Також в Україні. Мої діти також в Україні.
I loved his quote when he was talking about how the Americans wanted to get him out. The U.S. reached out to him and said, we want to get you out. And he's like, I need ammunition, not a ride. This again, allegedly.
That video was great. It was kind of going around Black Twitter and they were talking about it looked like a Wu-Tang video. It's like him and like all the guys in the background and they're like, come on.
Президент тут. Всі ми тут. Наші військові тут. Громадяни суспільства. Захисникам. Слава нашим захисникам.
Some tweet that was going around too that was like, this is the most gangster shit ever. This guy used to be a comedian and now he's like on the ground with his troops in Ukraine, leading them against Putin and the Russian army. It's insane.
Yeah.
It is like the most wild thing. And they're kind of somehow holding their own, although I don't really understand how. And that's when it gets very like weird and what's really going on here. I don't know. Like their comedians are standing toe to toe with Putin and our comedians can't even find Ukraine on a map. Dave Yates was saying he had a tweet and he was like, you should have to be like, show a video of you finding this on a map before you make a joke about this situation. And it's true.
All right. Then we have 13 Ukrainian defenders of Black Snake Island were killed after refusing to surrender to Russian invaders. They told warship to go f themselves.
Yeah, this was a great story and so heroic and inspired so much patriotism. And I think we should take a moment of silence for those 13 brave soldiers. Oh, wait, I'm just getting some news. There are conflicting reports. Oh, it seems they may have surrendered, actually, these 13 soldiers.
And not died.
And not died bravely defending their Snake Island. We don't know. That's the thing about the craziness of war on social media is that propaganda during wartime is rampant anyway. And in social media, it just flies around videos that are from 2014, videos that are from not even this war, videos. There was a video game.
Oh, yeah. The Arma 3 game of the
that was going
fighter
around.
pilot engaging ground forces and being attacked, and it was from a video game.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to have to like drop leaflets from planes, like fall pamphlets.
Why would we think that there aren't Russian troll farms working on propaganda? And like they said, Michael Tracy was saying it's omnidirectional propaganda. So it's also coming from Ukraine to bolster their troops and bolster the sense of
global support.
Yeah.
And all sorts of
who
things.
fucking knows what's true. There was that one that went around that was pulling on the heartstrings of everybody, and we were all weeping watching it. It was a Ukrainian father saying goodbye to his daughter as he's staying back to fight in the war. And then it turns out, nope, he was Russian.
Going to fight in
Sending
Ukraine.
her home so she can fight against Ukraine.
It plays on your emotions.
Yeah.
War propaganda is so powerful because it plays on all of those.
Your
The
biases,
David
your-
versus Goliath feeling that's so powerful. The biases that you already have.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, I mean, and the Russian soldiers are being told they're fighting neo-Nazis, that they're like invading Kiev to like depose the
Jewish
neo-Nazis.
leader of Ukraine.
And meanwhile, here in America, all the neo-Nazis are like, yay, Putin. And he's
Oh,
like,
God.
we're like, bro, the Nazis love you, Putin. They're like all about you. Yeah, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts out there, guys.
I would love to know what the narrative is inside Russia. If you're a Russian citizen, like, what do you actually believe is happening?
Well, that brings
Well,
us to
then-
all the Russians who are protesting.
Yeah, these are also
Are they?
winners of the BDE award. Thousands of Russians protest the invasion of Ukraine in St. Petersburg and Moscow.
Again, they're like, they know he might murder them if they protest, and they're still like, nah, we're protesting. It's it is again truly inspiring to see these acts of defiance and bravery. This was like with Hong Kong, where you see these people standing up to these very totalitarian governments, and in the face of it, they're still like, no. And I always wonder, will I be that kind of person?
Right. They know they're risking a lot. They're
Yeah.
risking their lives.
Their
They're risking,
families.
yeah.
I mean, they're interviewing sports people and they're trying to be like, no, I'm not for this, but I have family in Russia. And they'll kind of repeatedly be like, I still have family in Russia.
Mhm.
And there was that tennis player who wrote No More War.
2 sets, but Rublev said not so fast. And he might just have a message, Andrei Rublev.
You know, those are people don't understand how brave it is for these folks to dissent,
Yeah.
because we sit here and we dissent and, you know, there's tear gassing and some arrests if it gets violent, but we're not going to get disappeared in a van or our family.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
And then we have a woman gave birth in a metro station in Kiev.
The up thing about this story is the way they tried to spin it. Like the tweet was like, but in some good news, like I'm pretty sure this wasn't good news for the woman who gave birth in the f***ing metro.
Right.
How bad do things have to be that you're like, well, in some good news, a woman gave birth in a metro bomb shelter. Like life always goes on. Like,
Right.
easy for you to say, motherfucker. I highly doubt that was in her birth plan.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't great news for her. I don't think, like, the lady's doula was some f***ing Subway rats.
Baby's gonna have a hell of a story to tell.
Yeah. I mean, it was cute. It was a very cute baby. This poor menstruator was in a cold Subway giving birth. And they're like, the good news is
Must you?
BDE award, though. That's some bad. I mean, again, the Eastern European women are just another breed.
Yep.